In the quiet town of Ravenswood, nestled amidst fog-covered moors, stood a row of dilapidated houses. The inhabitants, the Williams family, had just moved in, unaware of the malevolent presence that awaited them in the form of their neighbors. The Johnsons, who lived next door, exuded an aura of darkness that sent shivers down the spines of anyone who crossed their path. Their pale faces and sunken eyes seemed devoid of life, and their whispers carried an eerie weight that permeated the air. Strange occurrences began plaguing the Williams family from the moment they stepped foot into their new home. The walls seemed to whisper secrets, the floorboards creaked with unseen footsteps, and a cold draft whispered through the rooms, chilling their very souls. One night, as Mrs. Williams prepared dinner in the kitchen, she caught a glimpse of Mrs. Johnson through the window. Mrs. Johnson's eyes glowed with a haunting light as she stood in her backyard, performing a ritual under the pale moonlight. Mrs. Williams' heart raced, and a sense of dread settled over her like a suffocating blanket. Unable to contain her fear, Mrs. Williams confided in her husband, Mrs. Williams. Together, they decided to investigate the Johnsons and uncover the truth behind the darkness that surrounded them. Late one evening, when the moon hung low in the sky, the Williams family crept through the overgrown path that led to the Johnsons' property. As they approached the house, an unsettling silence enveloped them. Shadows danced along the walls, whispering secrets known only to the night. Venturing deeper into the Johnsons' home, the Williams family stumbled upon a hidden room in the basement. Its walls were adorned with arcane symbols, and shelves overflowed with ancient tomes. They discovered that the Johnsons were practitioners of a forbidden and sinister cult. As the Williams family delved further into the secrets of their neighbors, they unearthed a dark and twisted history. The Johnsons were descendants of a cursed bloodline, bound to an otherworldly entity hungry for souls. To appease the malevolent force, they had to sacrifice their neighbors, absorbing their life force to prolong their own cursed existence. Horrified by this revelation, the Williams family realized that they were in imminent danger. They had to break free from the clutches of their sinister neighbors, before they became the next victims of their insatiable hunger. With their newfound knowledge, the Williams family sought the help of a renowned paranormal investigator, Dr. Eleanor Blackwood. Together, they devised a plan to confront the Johnsons and put an end to the curse that plagued their lives. On a moonless night, when the veil between the realms of the living and the dead was thinnest, the Williams family and Dr. Blackwood descended upon the Johnsons' home. Armed with ancient relics and protective wards, they prepared to face the malevolent force that lurked within. A harrowing battle ensued, as the Williams family and Dr. Blackwood fought against the Johnsons and the supernatural powers at their disposal. The walls shook, paintings tore themselves from their hooks, and the air crackled with dark energy. The weight of the curse pressed upon them, threatening to consume their very souls. In a final act of desperation, Mrs. Williams unleashed a powerful incantation, summoning a surge of pure light to banish the malevolent force. The room erupted in blinding brilliance as the curse shattered, freeing the Johnsons from its grasp. As the darkness dispersed, the Williams family and Dr. Blackwood stood victorious. The curse had been broken, and the Johnsons, freed from their tormented existence, were left to confront the consequences of their actions. In the aftermath, the town of Ravenswood slowly recovered from the horrors that had plagued it. The Williams family, forever changed by their ordeal, became guardians of the supernatural, dedicating their lives to protect others from the terrors that lurked in the shadows. The sinister neighbors serves as a chilling reminder that evil can reside next door, hidden beneath a veneer of normalcy. It teaches us to trust our instincts, to seek the truth even in the face of darkness, and to confront the horrors that threaten our very existence.
If you like stories like this, please like and subscribe. Or you will become a victim in one of my nightmare stories.
Though the curse had been broken and the Johnsons vanquished, the Williams family's journey was far from over. They realized that their encounter with the sinister neighbors was just a glimpse into a much larger and more malevolent world of darkness and supernatural forces. Driven by a newfound purpose, the Williams family immersed themselves in the study of occultism and paranormal investigations. They traveled to ancient sites, delving into forbidden knowledge and seeking alliances with other individuals who shared their mission. Their path led them to an enigmatic society known as the Order of the Ebon Veil, an ancient organization dedicated to preserving the delicate balance between the realms of the living and the dead. Within the Order, they discovered that the curse of the Johnsons was not an isolated incident, but part of a larger web of malevolence that threatened the world. As the Williams family delved deeper into their quest, they unraveled the existence of powerful entities known as the Shadows. These beings, born of darkness and fueled by human suffering, sought to unleash chaos and consume the souls of the living. They were the puppet masters behind the cursed bloodlines, manipulating unsuspecting families to do their bidding. With each revelation, the Williams family realized the immense responsibility that fell upon their shoulders. They had become warriors in the battle against the Shadows, sworn protectors of humanity against the forces of evil. Armed with ancient relics and arcane knowledge, the Williams family, alongside their allies from the Order, embarked on perilous expeditions to uncover the hidden truths and weaken the Shadows' grip on the world. They faced malevolent spirits, encountered cursed artifacts, and ventured into dimensions beyond human comprehension. But the Shadows were cunning and relentless. They sent their emissaries, grotesque creatures born of nightmares, to hunt the Williams family and thwart their efforts. The battle grew more intense, testing their resolve and threatening their very existence. In a climactic confrontation, the Williams family found themselves face to face with the leader of the Shadows, a monstrous entity known as the Veiled One. The Veiled One, a towering figure wreathed in darkness, sought to plunge the world into eternal despair and claim ultimate dominion over all realms. The battle raged on, a cataclysmic clash of light and darkness, as the Williams family and their allies fought against the Veiled One and its legions of malevolent minions. The air crackled with raw energy, reality itself strained under the weight of their powers. In a moment of pure sacrifice and selflessness, Mr. Williams unleashed the full force of his own inner light, sacrificing himself to weaken the Veiled One. The remaining family members, fueled by grief and determination, channeled their combined strength into a final, decisive blow. The Veiled One was defeated, banished back to the depths of darkness from whence it came. The world breathed a sigh of relief, but the Williams family knew that their journey was not yet complete. They had become warriors of the light, forever bound to the battle against the Shadows and the forces of evil that threatened humanity. As the sun set on Ravenswood, the town that had been their first battleground, the Williams family stood together, scarred but unbroken. They knew that their mission would take them to the farthest reaches of the world, confronting new horrors and protecting the innocent from the encroaching darkness. The sinister neighbors had transformed the Williams family into a beacon of hope in a world plagued by supernatural malevolence. Their story served as a testament to the strength of the human spirit, the power of unity, and the unwavering determination to fight against the shadows that threatened to consume us all.